What if I told you there's a single skill that could skyrocket your career, make you indispensable at work, and open doors to opportunities you never thought possible? That skill is artificial intelligence, and it's not just for coders or tech wizards anymore. Whether you're a marketer, a teacher, an entrepreneur, or just someone who wants to stay ahead of the curve, learning AI basics can supercharge your future. And the best part, you can learn it fast, starting today. Stick with me, and I'll show you how. Let's face it, the world is changing at a dizzying pace. Companies are racing to adopt AI, and they're desperate for people who can speak its language. Did you know that AI-related jobs have grown by over 70% in the last 5 years alone? That's not just a trend, it's a revolution. But here's the thing. You don't need a fancy degree or years of experience to jump in. AI is more accessible than ever, and with the right approach, you can master the basics and start applying them in ways that make you stand out. Maybe you're thinking, AI sounds intimidating, or I'm not a tech person. I hear you. The idea of diving into something new can feel overwhelming, especially when you're juggling a busy life. But here's the truth. AI isn't about being a genius. It's about understanding a few key concepts and using them to solve problems. Whether you want to automate tasks, analyze data like a pro, or just impress your boss with your forward-thinking mindset, AI is your ticket to dominating in today's world. So what's the plan? In this video, we're breaking it all down into 4 powerful parts to get you up to speed. First, we'll demystify what AI actually is and why it's a must-have skill for your career. Then, we'll walk through the simplest, most beginner-friendly way to start learning AI, even if you're starting from scratch. After that, we'll dive into the core AI concepts you need to know to sound confident and capable. And finally, I'll hand you 3 practical, actionable steps to kickstart your AI journey today and keep the momentum going. AI isn't just about algorithms or robots. It's about empowering you to think smarter, work more efficiently, and create value in ways that set you apart. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear, no-nonsense plan to build a skill that's in massive demand and positions you as a leader in any field. No fluff, no jargon, just real strategies to help you win. If you're ready to supercharge your skills, take control of your future, and ride the AI wave to success, let's dive in and make it happen. Alright, you're pumped to learn AI basics and supercharge your skills. That's awesome. Now, let's get into the first big step. Understanding how to start learning AI without feeling like you're drowning in tech jargon. The key? Start simple, focus on the foundations, and build from there. We're going to talk about the easiest way to kick off your AI journey, even if you've never coded a day in your life. Let's make this fun and totally doable. First things first, AI at its core is about teaching machines to think and act a bit like humans. Think of it like training a super smart assistant to recognize patterns, make predictions, or solve problems. For example, when Netflix suggests a show you end up loving, or your phone's voice assistant answers your questions, that's AI in action. Guess what? You don't need to build Netflix from scratch to get started. You just need to grasp the basics of how AI works and apply them in small, practical ways. So where do you begin? The absolute best place to start is by exploring machine learning, which is the heart of most AI systems today. Don't worry, this isn't as scary as it sounds. Machine learning is just a way of teaching a computer to learn from data. Imagine you're teaching a kid to recognize animals. You show them pictures of cats and dogs, point out the differences, and eventually, they figure out how to spot a cat on their own. Machine learning works the same way. You feed a computer data, it finds patterns, and it gets smarter over time. Here's a real-world example. Let's say you're a small business owner who wants to predict which products will sell best next month. With AI, you can use machine learning to analyze past sales data and spot trends, like maybe your customers buy more coffee mugs in winter. That's AI helping you make smarter decisions, and it all starts with understanding the basics of data and patterns. Now, how do you actually start learning this? The simplest way is to dive into free, beginner-friendly resources that break down machine learning without overwhelming you. Platforms like Google's AI courses or Khan Academy's Intro to AI are goldmines for beginners. They use plain language and real examples to explain concepts like datasets and algorithms. You don't need to code yet, just focus on understanding the ideas behind AI. Think of it like learning the rules of a game before you start playing. If you're finding this helpful, a quick thumbs up would be awesome. It lets us know you're loving this journey. Stick with me, because next, we're diving deeper into the core AI concepts you need to sound like a pro and start applying this stuff in real life. We're halfway through, and you're already getting the hang of AI basics. Nice work. Now, let's dive into the heart of AI, the core concepts that make it tick. This is where you go from curious beginner to someone who can confidently talk about AI and start applying it. Don't worry, we're keeping this simple, relatable, and fun. Think of this as the moment you unlock the playbook to sound like an AI pro. So, what are the must-know concepts in AI? There are three big ones: data, algorithms, and models. These are like the ingredients, recipe, and the final dish in a kitchen. First up, data. Data is the fuel that powers AI. It's the raw information, like customer purchases, website clicks, or even photos, that AI uses to learn. The more relevant and organized your data, the better your AI can perform. For example, if you're training an AI to recommend books, you'd feed it data on what people read and rate. Bad data? It's like cooking with spoiled ingredients. Your results won't be great. Next, algorithms. These are the step-by-step instructions that tell AI how to learn from data. Think of an algorithm as a recipe. It guides the computer to find patterns or make decisions. A popular one is called a decision tree, which works like a flowchart to classify things. For instance, an AI might use a decision tree to figure out if an email is spam by asking, does it have suspicious words? Is it from an unknown sender? Algorithms are the brains behind the operation, and you don't need to code them, just understand their role. Finally, models. A model is the finished product after an algorithm has learned from data. It's like the cake you pull out of the oven. Once trained, a model can make predictions or decisions on new data. For example, a model trained on sales data might predict which products will sell best next quarter. The cool part? You can tweak models to get better results, like adjusting a recipe to make it tastier. Now let's address a common challenge: feeling overwhelmed by the techie side of AI. It's easy to think, this sounds like rocket science. But here's the truth: you don't need to master every detail. Start by understanding how data, algorithms, and models work together. It's like learning to drive. You don't need to know how the engine's built to hit the road. Focus on the big picture, and the details will come with practice. Here's a quick analogy to tie it together. Imagine you're coaching a soccer team. The data is your players' stats, the algorithm is your game plan, and the model is the team's performance on game day. With the right stats and strategy, your team wins. That's how AI works, and you're already starting to get it. We're almost there. Next, I'm giving you 3 practical steps to put this knowledge into action and start your AI journey for real. Stay with me. You're about to level up big time. You've made it to the final part. Way to go. By now, you know why AI is a game changer, how to start learning it, and the core concepts that make it work. You're practically an AI insider already. But here's where the rubber meets the road: taking action. I'm giving you 3 clear, practical steps to kickstart your AI journey today, plus a pep talk to keep you motivated. Let's wrap this up and get you moving towards supercharging your skills. First, let's recap the big wins. AI is a high-demand skill that can transform your career, whether you're aiming for a raise, a new job, or a side hustle. We've demystified AI, showing it's not just for tech geniuses, it's for anyone ready to learn. You've learned that machine learning is the heart of AI, powered by data, algorithms, and models. Think of it like a recipe. With the right ingredients and steps, you can create something amazing. Most importantly, you've seen that you don't need to be a coder to start. With the right mindset and a few smart moves, you're already on your way to mastering AI basics. So what's next? Here are 3 actionable steps you can take right now to dive into AI and build momentum. Step 1. Commit to 15 minutes a day. Start with a free, beginner-friendly resource like Google's Machine Learning Crash Course or Coursera's AI for Everyone. These break down AI concepts in plain English, no coding required. Set a timer, grab a coffee, and treat it like a daily workout for your brain. Consistency is key, as 15 minutes a day adds up fast. Step 2. Play with AI tools. You don't need to build AI from scratch to understand it. Try out free platforms like Google's Teachable Machine. It lets you create simple AI models, like teaching a computer to recognize images without writing a single line of code. It's like a sandbox for AI, and it'll make those concepts we talked about, like data and models, click in a fun way. Spend a weekend messing around, and you'll be amazed at what you can do. Step 3. Join an AI community. Learning is more fun with others. Check out forums like Reddit's r/machine learning or local meetups on meetup.com. Ask questions, share what you're learning, and connect with people who are just as excited about AI. You'll find beginners like you and pros happy to share tips. It's like joining a study group that keeps you motivated and inspired. Now here's the deal. Starting something new can feel daunting, but you've got this. Every expert was once a beginner, and the fact that you're here means you're already ahead of the pack. AI isn't just a skill, it's a mindset that empowers you to solve problems, think smarter, and create value. Take that first step today, and you'll be amazed at how quickly you progress. So, are you ready to take control and supercharge your future with AI? Let me know in the comments below what your biggest takeaway was. If you're loving these insights and want more strategies to master your game, hit that like button and subscribe. Let's unlock your full potential together.